We've all done it. You walk through those giant sliding doors with a highly specific, disciplined plan to buy a single tub of butter, and somehow emerge an hour later with a flat-screen TV, a kayak, and 24 muffins. Retailers and shoppers alike have a name for this spontaneous cart-filling phenomenon, the Costco effect. Behavioral scientists describe this overspending as the predictable results of a retail environment designed to bypass impulse control. To the average shopper, this massive warehouse functions as a highly effective system of psychological manipulation. Curious? Take the entrance. You are almost immediately greeted by a massive wall of premium electronics or jewelry. Even if you have no intention of buying a $3,000 television, the price serves a specific purpose. Priming your brain with these high anchors makes a $29 tub of mixed nuts deep in the store feel relatively inexpensive. Then there is the layout. The deliberate lack of aisle signs forces a treasure hunt, requiring you to wander through unrelated sections and discover items you never planned to buy. This strategy culminates in the willingness walk. Costco sells its rotisserie chickens for $4.99, a price so low the company loses millions on them annually. Placing these loss leaders at the absolute back of the store ensures you pass thousands of other products just to reach a daily staple. This neuromarketing narrative is compelling. However, attributing every floor plan decision to psychological subversion overlooks the physical constraints of the building itself. Economists view these same warehouse layout decisions as a series of cold, logistical equations. Consider the industry-wide debate over where to put the milk. At almost every big box store, you must hike to the furthest possible corner to find the dairy cooler. Authors like Michael Pollan cite this as a primary example of consumer manipulation, arguing that retailers force this trek to maximize exposure to other inventory. Economists offer a different perspective. Milk is heavy, highly perishable, and loses a full day of shelf life for every single degree its temperature rises during transport. This schematic shows the logistical reality of a warehouse. The back wall serves as the direct physical boundary to the loading docks. Milk moves off delivery trucks and straight through the back wall into the central cold storage room. Piping commercial refrigeration to the front entrance of a 145,000 square foot facility is expensive. It also increases the risk of product spoilage while the pallets sit on the warm warehouse floor during restocking. The dairy section sits in the back to satisfy a non-negotiable supply chain requirement. You can see this same ruthless logic in the milk packaging itself. Costco shoppers often find the boxy, square plastic milk jugs difficult to pour without spilling. This square profile exists to eliminate the need for traditional plastic shipping crates entirely. These jugs interlock seamlessly, allowing suppliers to stack them into a single rigid block. A forklift driver can drop this entire unit straight onto the sales floor in seconds. This is a core component of Costco's near-zero-touch model. The entire warehouse uses industrial steel pallet racks designed to bypass the manual labor of stocking individual items on shelves. This chart shows the inventory contrast between retailers. A traditional supermarket manages around 40,000 unique items. Costco restricts its inventory to roughly 3,700, moving fewer products in massive volumes to reduce carrying costs and labor. The uncurated, frustrating layout of the warehouse is the physical manifestation of an aggressive cost-cutting engine. These operational efficiencies support a business model that differs from the rest of the retail industry. Costco avoids generating its primary profit from the individual items sitting on the floor. The company caps its product markups at just 11%. This policy allows them to consistently undercut traditional retailers, who typically require margins between 25% and 50% to survive. The majority of Costco's actual corporate profit comes from a single source: annual membership fees. While the psychological treasure hunt is a real experience for shoppers, it functions within the strict requirements of a logistical machine. We navigate this unglamorous, freezing maze because we prioritize the result. In a free market, we eagerly trade convenience for the lowest possible price.